Today on BELatina, we are chatting about mental and physical health care within the Latino community and culture.
Then I'm breaking down 2 very delicious and easy recipes to make that are packed full of flavor and fresh ingredients from NatureSweet.
And you won't want to miss James coming to my rescue on one of my DIY missions, followed by a heart-throbbing performance by Rob the Music, hitting the BELatina stage with their latest single, Que No Se Duerma el Sol.
It's gonna be amazing and you can't miss it.
You want to sing?
No, I'd rather stick to cooking.
I agree completely. Welcome to BELatina, mi gente. I am Karen Sierra, and today we're focusing in on how we can all become more active in taking care of our mental and physical health, as well as supporting our loved ones on their health journeys. With me today to help educate and guide us in exploring our unique healthcare needs is Chief Medical Officer Mairene Hernandez. Thank you so much for being here, Doctor.
Thank you, Karen, for having me. Please feel comfortable to call me May.
You know, May, as a practicing dentist, I'm always drilling into my patients' ears, no pun intended, that health is our greatest wealth. And I know that it is something that you and your team at United Healthcare are on a mission to educate the Latino community. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So as a population, our biggest challenges are probably among 3. The first one is liver disease. We are twice as prevalent by comparison to our non-Hispanic whites to have liver disease.
What would you attribute that to?
Liver disease is linked with viral hepatitis and also alcohol use. When we look at alcohol use as a whole, it is associated with both our behavioral and mental, which is part of our well-being. We do need to focus with respect to our mind and body. They're basically combined. So this can be impacting.
And what would you say would be the second one?
So the second is diabetes. We are 70% higher prevalence, a likelihood of getting this diagnosis when compared to our white non-Hispanic
Now that
counterparts.
statistic is astronomical. And I know, coming from a Colombian background, that when we gather, what is always present? The sweets, the flans, the tres leches, the cheesecakes.
Not only sweets, but also starches that are
That
very
turn into
latent.
sweets and turn into sugars.
Correct. The third, just more of a concern.
Okay.
The Latino women, we're normally the matriarchs of the family,
Yes.
right? So I think what's important is that we prioritize our prevention and our own health first. We can't take care of others if we're not taking care of ourselves.
That is so true, because, you know, we've been taught as women, I think from an early age, that we have to become superwomen. And we need to learn to prioritize our health and kind of do a little mind shift on that and realize that we can't be superwomen all the time. I think it's important for our BELatina viewers and all our family members to actually put this talk into action. And I've invited a Latino family that's going through a couple of health issues at the moment, and I think will be a great opportunity for them to ask you questions and for us to be able to vocalize what's going on. Would you mind?
Yeah, I'll welcome that. That sounds wonderful.
Excellent.
So tell me a little bit about your health concerns.
Being a mom of 2, I'm always thinking about the future. My health for my babies, and also making sure that they live a healthy life as well moving forward. And being, you know, Latino, we're not really taught that.
And I think that's where it's important to educate them and learn to be able to speak out.
As Latinos, it's all about familia, right?
Most definitely.
And everything that happens to any one of our kids or any one of our family
We
members,
feel it.
it happens to all of us. And it's so important to get help when you need it too. So tell us a little bit about you, Stephanie.
So I'm 41, you know, young and healthy all my life. And actually in March, got diagnosed at a biopsy afterwards to confirm, and yes, stage 2 breast cancer. Honestly, I never thought that would happen to me. Hit close to home, you know. But I have such a supportive family. My faith in God is so strong. It's all gonna work well. I started having inverted areola nipple changes. And then I didn't have any pain or lumps, redness or swelling in the breast area. I went and saw my primary. I was like, hey, what do you think? She's like, yeah, let's go get a mammogram done. First time, not no idea what to expect.
So one caveat about skin changes in the breast, there are different types of cancers, and skin nippling, or actually, wrinkling, could be early signs. The important thing is that you went to your doctor to get it checked out. So speaking about prevention,
Yes.
right, and preventative care, the age of onset where women are supposed to start getting their mammograms, even without presenting symptoms, like in your case,
Right.
has peeled back to age 40.
Yeah.
It used to be 50, I
It used to be
believe, right?
50. But one of the things about prevention as a whole, and I think we'll kind of talk to also your parents, is because there are certain diagnoses when you go to the doctor once a year that we may feel fine, like
Right.
high blood pressure. Right? When we have signs of high blood pressure, we're usually not in a good place, right? So detecting and screening for this, both diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, a lot of these chronic illnesses that plague our communities of Latino population. And a lot of this can be modifiable with diet, changes in guidance, and
Exercise.
also in exercise as
I've
well.
seen it happen.
Yes.
Seen it happen.
Yes.
I must say that when I find out about my daughter, it hit us really, really hard. I say we're gonna take it one day at a time. But not only her situation, my case, I'm like what they call pre-diabetic. My AC1 was over 12. Say, well, I have to do something. She pushed me, and
I'm the
we're
top of
just
the family.
dying practically fruits and vegetables. Almost a year later, when I went to see the doctor, just doing that, it cut my AC1 almost half.
It's incredible.
It's
I say,
incredible.
Wow.
No, seriously.
How empowering.
Wow.
Vegetables, fruits, right? They all have a lot of fiber also, which
That's
is
right.
great for cholesterol, which actually coexists a lot too. So, and one thing I used to say, you don't have to drastically change your lifestyle, but little bits and pieces at a time.
You can eat anything that you were eating before, but you have to eat it in
Moderation.
exactly, less
Yes.
portion.
Yes.
And it's been working.
You know, it's interesting that you say that, and this is where the family members have to all contribute and help each other out.
But she's the one that always pushing.
She's the
Good.
matriarch.
That's
right?
the superwoman.
But Mom, we have to take care of you. So tell me a little bit about you.
For me, the health is the most important thing, because if you don't have it, you're not going to be able to take care of your family.
That's right. That's right.
And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
always have to keep that in mind.
Thank you so much for sharing your stories with us that I know that all our BELatina viewers will benefit and learn from. And Doctor, I have to tell you, you have given us a wealth of information that we can take home to our families, our viewers can take home to theirs. So thank you so much for being here. And I have one more question, is where can our BELatina viewers learn more about United Healthcare?
Of course, you can visit us at uhc.com. That website will have a world of resources and information, including the types of preventative screenings that you need by age group.
You heard her, mi gente. United Healthcare is contigo en lo que importa. Now stay tuned, because coming up next, we're heading into the kitchen with Chef James as he whips up healthy and delicious recipes with a NatureSweet twist.
The best healthcare is there in ways big and small. There when we most and least expect it. We may not see it, but we feel it. It lets us know we're not in this alone. Everyone deserves a healthcare partner who never quits. One who's there for what matters. United Healthcare. There for what matters.
Welcome back, mi gente. I'm Chef James, and today I'm going to break down 2 very delicious and easy recipes. But before we get started, I want to invite somebody very special, a guest who's going to join me on this journey. Lori, welcome to BELatina and thank you for being here. How are you?
Thank you for having me. Great.
Good to see you. Today, we're gonna use very fresh ingredients from NatureSweet. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes you guys different?
Absolutely. So first of all, this looks amazing.
Thank you.
The colors look awesome. I can't wait to get started. NatureSweet is the single source solution for greenhouse vegetables. I think a lot of people are super familiar with our tomatoes, but we also have cucumbers and peppers. They're all greenhouse grown. We're EFI, B Corp, and Fair Trade certified. So all of that just kind of helps support our mission and our purpose of really transforming the lives of agricultural workers in North America.
Absolutely. So today we're gonna make a taco board. So what's in a taco? We have proteins, we have meats, we have something fresh like a pico de gallo, which I'm gonna make today. And for that, I wanted to use these beautiful tomatoes that I cut in half. And then, you know, we're gonna add some jalapenos, which
Yeah, hot.
yeah,
Bring
okay.
it.
All of it in the bowl it goes. We're gonna add some onions, white onions, then some fresh cilantro. Tell me something about these tomatoes because I know they're special.
That's right. So what you've put in there are little cherry tomatoes, which we call glories. So those are specific for cooking because they're a little thicker. These hold up to heat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which we love, right?
Absolutely.
And they work fresh.
And they work fresh.
Versatile. We're gonna add some lime juice in there, freshly squeezed. And then I know this is gonna be
That's
controversial,
interesting.
right? It's gonna be
Okay.
controversial, but just for shine and flavor. Pico de gallo does not have olive oil, but one thing I like about olive oil is that it sort of like brings the whole thing together, you know? So that's pretty much it with this recipe. We're gonna leave it aside. In the meantime, we're gonna start with our beautiful proteins. What do we have here? We have some steak and chicken. So we're gonna make steak and chicken tacos. How's that sound?
Sounds delicious.
Okay, so just simply salt and pepper. And from there, we're gonna go straight into a hot pan. We're gonna take some oil. Okay, there we go. So
Got it.
for that, I'm gonna take some of that meat. And we're just going to simply make sure it lands in the bottom of the pan, just like that, and we're gonna let it brown. In the meantime, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna take our beautiful aguacate, chop it in half. Look at that.
That's perfect.
As good as
Like
it
a
gets.
perfect avocado.
We'll take the pit. See?
I saw that.
I'm not just good in the kitchen. I can talk. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so now we're gonna take that beautiful aguacate or avocado. So I'm gonna do two aguacates just because, you know, I see you're coming from, you know, a long trip, the plane and everything. We can turn this down a little bit. There we go. And guacamole is very simple. What do you put to your guacamole?
I do tomatoes, obvio.
Okay, perfect.
I do little tomato,
Yeah.
cilantro, onion, lime, salt,
Okay,
and pepper.
perfect. Lime.
That
Some
was not
onion.
rehearsed.
So talking about tomatoes, you guys have a wide variety of different ingredients. So why don't you talk to me a little bit about the other options that we might find in supermarkets and everywhere?
You have here on the counter some lovely little baby cucumbers. Literally, we have babies and minis. We also have the longer long English.
Yeah.
And those peppers are amazing. So if we really want to get fancy, you can grill some of those up if you're making some tacos or fajitas. But we've got bell peppers, tomatoes of all sizes, all greenhouse grown. And if you just look at that, they're all easy for snacking.
Right. We have the guacamole ready to go. We have our pico ready to go. We're gonna check here on our meat, which looks great. This is done. And this is how fast you can truly put, you know, a nice meal together. Tacos are a great way of, you know, coming together as a family, which is something I truly love. I had to. Yeah, corn tortillas versus flour. I'm in the same boat. So very simply, I like to take some of these tortillas that I reheated earlier, and I'll just, you know, place them like that. And then what we want is to make something that's fun for everyone. So I have some meats in here as well that I prepped earlier, just, you know, in case we didn't have enough time to finish those. But here's how I like to serve it. I like to do some guacamole in the bottom. I like the guacamole to work almost like a glue to the meat. Beef or chicken?
Beef.
Beef, okay. So we're gonna take, and I'm gonna make, you know, like some beef, some chicken here for the rest of the crew and everybody behind the scenes. So, you know, you see their faces? Yeah, there's a reason. And then from there, we're gonna take that beautiful pico and we're just gonna top everything off like that. It's all about freedom when we're in the kitchen. We wanna, you know, we wanna do things the way you like them or I like them. We can play with things here and there. We can put some limes, put it over here in case you want a little more. Here we have this beautiful, amazing and delicious taco board. And then I have another recipe that's a lot of fun that I pre-made. Talk about meal prepping. So what I did here, I took some onions, some tomatoes, some cilantro as well, some peppers, some corn, some yogurt, lime. I mixed everything up with some pasta, and there you have it. Super simple to make, super quick, and super fresh, and utilizing great tasting products.
Absolutely. That we can trace back to where they're coming from.
It's lovely what you guys do.
It's awesome. It's not just like we were talking about where your food comes from, but who your food comes from. And so on our packages, we actually have a QR code on the bottom. So if you scan that, you can see where Juan Jose Chavez, who's a manufacturing leader, where your tomatoes were picked, packed, harvested, and who was part of all of the process. Over 6,000 associates are what it takes to run this amazing company. And they all put all of their dedication into the quality that ends up on your table.
I really, really appreciate the fact that you guys do this. Thank you so much, and it was great having you here.
It was so much fun.
Thank you so much for tuning, everyone. For the full breakdown of today's recipes, be sure to scan the QR code in your screen and visit us at BELatina.com. And to learn more about NatureSweet's incredible story and browse more tasty recipes, make sure to visit their website, NatureSweet.com.
Oh my gosh, finally? I mean, seriously?
You have to consider there was traffic. I have a 2-year-old. I have 2 dogs, work, and all those kinds of things.
You know what? I'm not gonna complain because you brought all the kitty goodies.
Yes,
So...
I did. And remember that Latinos say that when we're late, we're on time.
Oh, is that what they're saying now?
That's the thing now.
Okay, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
How's Jamie doing?
Everything's great.
Awesome. James, thank you so much for helping me with this. You know, my mom recently moved over, and it's so important for me to get the house comfortable for her, but more importantly is to get it safe.
The reason why I put this in my house was because when Jamie was born, I needed a safer place for my peace of mind.
Sure.
So 3 key features for these products. First of all, of course, you can track if there's any water leaks in your house. You can track fires. And then you can also track the quality of the air inside the house, which, I mean, think about how important that is.
Absolutely.
Super easy to install. You can connect it through Wi-Fi. They have an app that keeps you up to date with what's happening. So you can be anywhere in the world and you're gonna get notifications if anything ever happens in your house.
Okay, I love the fact that they're Wi-Fi enabled, and me that I'm always into all the gadgets and all the apps. This is great because I do so much traveling, and that way I can check it on my phone and make sure that my mom is safe and there's no worries.
Exactly.
This
and
is
the house
wonderful.
too, you know?
Absolutely.
How about we open them and we get busy?
Show me how this works.
Let's do it. So first of all, we're gonna install the Kita smoke and carbon monoxide alarm with indoor air quality monitor.
You sound so smart. I mean, it says it right here.
Of course it says it right there.
I knew you could be that smart.
But I'll tell you something, I did my research and I wanted to bring you the good stuff because this is the only product that does the 3 things in one. The best thing about it is if your house ever goes out of power, it has a 10-year battery.
Oh wow,
so
that's
this will
actually
continue
really
to work.
good. I don't hear those beeps.
Exactly.
Hey.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is install the product in your phone.
Okay.
And the app. Scan this with your camera. There you go.
There.
Perfect. Install. Right there.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, now step 2, open the app. We're gonna create your account.
So sign in? No, I want to create.
Correct.
Create.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So now add device, select smoke, and carbon monoxide alarm with indoor air quality monitor.
Select.
That's it.
Perfect.
Perfect. So step 3, we're gonna follow the in-app steps to set up and connect the alarm to the app. Scan your unique QR code below or on the back of your alarm when prompted. So let's go and scan your
Okay, so
QR code. There you go. Perfect.
QR scan successful. Okay, James, so there's instructions here. It says get plugged in. First, turn off the power to your home to ensure
course.
safe installation. Yeah,
100%. Yeah, that would be nice.
Then connect the alarm's AC quick connector to your home wiring. That's the quick connector, perfect. And then refer to the user guide for more details on wiring installation.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, don't make fun. I don't do a lot of DIYs in my house.
I can clearly see that because with that, it's going to be a little more complex than I thought. Let's go.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, James, so it says, using a screwdriver, advance the red wheel to the next position. A musical tone will confirm when this is done. Alrighty, continue. Please turn on Bluetooth in your device settings. I did that. Prepare the alarm for Wi-Fi, so I have to scan the device's QR code. And QR scan successful. Now get plugged in. Turn off power to your home to ensure safe installation. We turned off this section.
It's green.
Ready to connect. There we go, Sierra House. Connecting to device.
Let me get it closer.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
There it is. Ready to go?
Okay, so it says here, communicate with your alarm. Ping your alarm to confirm that your device is set up. Ping alarm. Yes! You are the bomb! Awesome!
So that is working. Now we head to the kitchen.
Perfect. All right, let's do it.
Now that we've placed the smoke alarm,
Okay,
we need to place the water leak and freeze detector.
perfect.
So these are super simple to place because usually you would look for spaces where you might have a water leak, you know?
So like under the kitchen sink.
Under the kitchen sink, under the fridge, and the best
That's
thing
it.
is they come with batteries. I already placed them inside.
Okay.
So where do you have a concern that there might be a water leak?
Well, definitely the kitchen sink.
Okay, we'll put one there.
I would say we have three, one under the refrigerator and one in the powder bath next
Another
to the
great
toilet.
feature, by the way, is that if there is any leaks, you'll
Okay.
get the same exact
Oh, see,
alarms
that's great.
on your phone.
I can be anywhere in the world, and if there's a leak,
You'll
I'll be
know what's
notified.
happening, yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. I think that gives me a lot of peace of mind, especially leaving my mom alone
Yeah.
when I'm traveling.
How about we go and place them?
Let's do it. Alrighty.
Well, your house is finally safe. You're ready to go.
James,
no
you
leaks,
are my
no nothing.
life savior. Thank you so much for all your help.
It was fun.
Yes, it was. So I promise that maybe to pay you back, I can make some dinner for you.
How about you take me out to dinner at a restaurant and you drive?
Okay.
I like that better.
Okay, I actually like it better too.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, James.
I'll see you next time.
Sounds good. Say bye. Say bye, James.
Bye.
For all of our DIYers looking to make your home a safer and healthier place for you and your loved ones, check out a variety of smart detection featuring home safe products at KIDDE.com. Welcome back to BELatina. I'm your host, Karen Sierra, and today we have an incredibly talented, ambitious, and did I forget to mention, absolutely gorgeous Latina with us. Laura, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Karen, for having me here. And thank you for the platform. I love what you guys are doing for the industry.
You know, we're all about motivating, empowering Latina women just like you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned, everyone, because when we come back, Laura and Alex will be gracing this BELatina stage with a world premiere of this brand new single,
Que no se duerma el sol.
El Sol. Yes! Awesome!
Hey, Hace rato que me atraes como la gravedad. No es capricho ni es un gusto, es necesidad. Quería preguntarte ¿por qué no te quedas y me aceptas un café y que no te dé pena? No se escribe nada del que no se atreva. Va pasando la rueda.
Porque tú vas buscando una ilusión, yo buscando un corazón real que me llene de luz. Que no se acabe el día, que no se duerma el sol,
que no se duerma
que no salga la noche estando sin tu amor.
Que no se acabe el día, que no se duerma el sol. Y si sale la noche, que estés conmigo, amor.
Mira qué claridad le traes a mis mañanas. Quisiera que tu boca no se marchara. Quisiera que nuestros besos nunca se acabaran y que tus ojos siempre me miraran. Oh no.
Dame un chance que cuando tú estás
a mi lado
voy a amarte. Estoy sin gravedad porque tú vas buscando una ilusión y yo buscando un corazón real que me llene de luz.
Que no se acabe el día,
que no se acabe
que no se duerma el sol,
que no se duerma el sol,
que no salga la noche estando sin tu amor.
Estando sin tu amor.
Que no se acabe el día, que no se duerma el sol. Y si sale la noche, que estés conmigo, amor.
Nobody, there's nobody like you. There's just nobody, nobody like you,
Nobody
baby.
like
There's nobody like you. Que no se duerma el sol,
que no se duerma,
que no se duerma el sol.
The preceding was a paid program